I love when top players say, you know, like, oh, we both played bad. It's like my favorite top playerism.
Yeah. Well, he's actually the one who said it to me first. Like, after the study, he's like, dude, there's so many things I saw with your controller where it's like, he straight up missed like 5 dashes in a row. I'm like, all right, well, I'm glad you noticed it. Because I wasn't going to say anything, but then he started complaining about it for me. I was like, sick. I don't have to do it myself.
How do you think that they compare? Like these players, like style?
Offense is actually pretty fairly comparable. I think Pip's a lot more like flowcharty, but I think Leffen's like scrambles are way better, and his decision-making adaptation's way better, which usually gives you a pretty big edge in best of 5.
Is Leffen White Fox?
4, I think.
And right here, we'll see how it cleans up. Dropped an early tech chase. That's pretty uncharacteristic, especially because he just played a set.
Whoa.
Some bad flops at the beginning, too.
Yeah, I don't even know what that dash attack was.
Shines under the wrong way. Yeah, it's almost always the first game in a Fox Ditto and tournament set. Either someone gets super washed or it's just a completely sloppy game like this.
Oh, he played out that so early.
And Leffen almost killed himself.
Oh, no. They're laughing.
Friday, got the Friday morning.
They both
Friday morning
horrible first stop.
And yeah, Leffen's player 1.
Yeah.
Nice tech chase,
Yeah.
All right.
Pip, I would say, classically pretty good at those.
Do any of you guys happen to know how often these two play, at least in bracket?
They play friendlies a decent amount. I think.
Oh, that was a 6 ladder.
Bracket, not so much because Leffen didn't enter too much in COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know they play like friendlies at least a decent amount. They were playing a lot this week because they traveled together. They were at the TSM venue together.
Right.
So you can only assume that they played a decent amount. Drilled down tilt, not on purpose. That is not true. This is definitely a very sloppy game. Basically, just look for one person to start getting any type of momentum, because usually that's at least a free game or 2 in a Fox Ditto. And Leffen is not the best yet at slowing down momentum. That's his one big, like, fatal flaw from coming back, I would say.
Oh, interesting. Did he used to be, would you say, pretty good at it?
He was never great at it, but I think when you haven't been able to compete against people for a while, like, your weaknesses get exacerbated, even if your strengths do get, like, magnified.
What do you think he would change to start doing that?
It's just his defensive play is very predictable, presumably because he doesn't get to be on his back foot too often.
Right.
Okay.
And so it's like, if I'm playing against Mango and Zane all the time, I'm going to get my butt kicked a decent amount. And
so you're learning the defense game.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas he's like, who's going to beat him like really badly over and over again in neutral.
That's a good point. Yeah, you don't learn that skill if people aren't challenging you that way.
It is double-edged sword because you do get much better punish game as a result.
Right.
But stuff like that, I think there are multiple spots he could have gotten out there. I think that side B was probably pretty bad. It's like dash tech, S smash would have all covered it. There's no reason to do it that high. So stuff like that, you gotta watch out for.
Oh, man, taking the deep breath. Looking good so far.
Yep. Pip's good too. Like, I've been playing him a decent amount. I played him bracket yesterday. Even if it was a bad set, he's very good. Very strong player, at least in the Ditto.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely feels like arguably his best matchup.
He stated that it was Fox Falcon. I don't know how true that is.
Oh, fair.
But I do think that he's very good at the Ditto. And especially because his offense is just so good. We'll see right here. If someone's holding down for get up attack, you can also just do short hop up there instead. And you don't
on
get
this
poked by
stage.
get up attack. Yeah.
Right.
Get poked by it.
This?
Great smash shot to get further into stage so we can actually get to ledge.
I like the JC shine.
Pipsqueak did wake up dash away.
Yep. That's not going to kill. That's just an answer like 10%. This isn't the work though. You get positioning.
That's
probably dead. Yeah.
Wow.
Good cleanup.
Gigantic
It'll really be like that though, man.
Feels good to win a game 1 like that because then you're going to tell yourself, I'm going to play better game 2, but you also have the 1 game advantage.
Yeah. Also, as a higher seeded player, you know generally in the back of your head the other person's going to feel more and more pressure the more they fall behind. So it's going to be very hard for them. I think it's usually much harder for the lower ranked player mentally to come back.
Battlefield, okay.
I'm just down for all Battlefield sets and Dittos.
Yeah, I like that.
You're from New York, so
I've seen y'all's tournaments, man. It never changes.
I swear, if you have a Battlefield only tournament in New York, that's just a normal tournament in New York.
I think me and Hacks have probably played like 20 sets in tournament, and we might have played like 2 or 3 games on a Battlefield.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it's probably
Who folded? Who folded? Who was the one that
who switched?
I think I did. Wow. I got tired of him. I think it was during my box hate period. I was like, this is so stupid. I'm not giving you your stage anymore.
Okay. Up air.
Oh, wow.
Great stop in there.
Nice. Okay, perfect. I don't know if you can actually do that 100% where you can wave line on the platform if that beats a neutral
To cover
get up.
everything?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That might be a read on not doing neutral get or taking place.
It might be percent specific too.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh,
You
big
messed up the shine
damage.
back here, but that would have been a clean combo. Now you can deck chase here.
Weak nair. Probably wanted a strong one.
Probably, yeah. You can't get anything off the weak there. Leffen loves to dash back in the corner too, so that's a good read to overshoot in there.
Oh.
This game looks significantly, this game looks significantly thin in the last one on both ends, honestly.
Already, didn't quite get the angle needed there.
Tell them momentum is, you know, they're getting warm.
Great call out too. I actually like, right there, he opted to wait till he landed to get the shine. A lot of people would like panic do the shine in the air, but that lets you actually
still
get
got the up smash?
Yeah.
Or did Leffen act?
No, I don't think so. There is a slight advantage on tech chase with frame 1 because you immediately get to 1.0 dash, and so you get to dash like a little bit faster than you would on controller.
Oh, okay.
And so you can cover a little more distance. It's not crazy, but it definitely helps.
Yeah.
Fair, that is not on purpose. Leffen also loves the situation. If you accidentally air on the platform, he'll shark for a shine. He'll do like shine, waveline, shine, try to get an early gimp.
Oh,
Leffen's
yeah.
really good at getting gimps early.
He got a bunch of those on Ice, if I remember correctly, when they played.
Ice also loves gimps.
Yeah. Yeah.
He also loves the gimp. Great tech chase. Up smash there is really good because if you DI off stage, you're in a really bad edge guard spot, but if you DI in, you can die like that from back here.
Right.
So usually up smash center stage will end combo towards the edge. It's a lot better of an option.
And like mid-high percent.
Yeah. That Jack reset was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
God, that was a good reaction.
Yeah.
Go to the bottom and then get to the combo. Turn on better.
Execution is from ledge dash. 2 execution is on ledge dash.
Oh, wow. Leffen.
Wow.
Up
That's
2-0.
Pip looking a little deflated. I think for Pip, that's tough because like he definitely stepped it up compared to how I was playing game 1.
But so did Leffen.
Exactly.
And also on the last stock, he messed up 2 of his ledges, like messed up. He didn't die from them, but he didn't get max glint on them. And so Leffen kind of execution tested that a little bit.
Frustrating way for someone like Pip to lose.
Yeah, especially for someone who's so like usually technical.
Right, he's got pride in
Leffen
it.
is fast right now. You gotta be really careful. He's moving super fast. The second you see one fox start like spazzing and going like crazy fast, that's usually a very bad sign for the other one. That means you're comfortable.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I like Pip's JC shots. He
All right, this is so good so far.
Bro.
That's a hard read. That's gonna be back here. Yeah,
what the cloud.
That was really good.
That was amazing.
It's actually really hard to get that specific stall invincibly, but it looks like he's getting it invincibly. He's doing it like really, really fast when you do the wave line off the side plat.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It looks super fast though, so it might be actually doing it properly.
That's
Yeah, right here you want to basically, when Fox plays neutral like that, you'll see a lot of like low committal fade back drills because it's just super low commit. If someone gets clipped by it, you get a drill grab or whatever, and it becomes like really low risk, high reward. Probably could have gone a second back air if he went out with it. Not the best one.
I get the idea. I get the idea.
Yeah. He tried to Cyrox him.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the full hop to get over the two smash.
It's like that was like a safe meaty up till still the time to power shield it.
Oh, okay.
Great textures. I love that he like jumped at Leffen to expect
I like the
roll in.
fair scenario.
Yeah, I was playing. Ooh.
Wow. Oh! Okay.
Almost. Up smash? Yeah. Auto whip for it too.
Oh.
That was a little nice.
All right. For keeping it respectable. Still got the 2-0 lead though.
Been playing ultra safe. He basically wants to have no commitment. He wants Leffen to have to hard read him if he wants to get any opening.
Oh, yeah, the F tilt. Yeah, I respect it.
Great.
Oh, nice.
Good tech chase.
Ooh, that time.
Good coverage.
Yeah.
You've done that shorten 80 times in a row. You have to call that out at some point.
Yeah.
Dash deck will cover it. You can do an F smash if you want. Just find some way to call it out.
Right.
Nice.
You can even just grab the ledge.
Yeah. The reason I like dash deck and F smash is you can cover both if you time it properly.
Oh, wow.
Get that check out of here. Because I don't know why you're on stage.
Again with the shorten. Crazy ledge dash.
Okay. Wait a minute. That case.
That's there.
Yeah.
Nope, might clean it up still.
That might be a game. You need to get that.
Well, Leffen's a master of game thing. If he gets his kill, just game the red.
Yeah,
it's true.
Cleans it up.
Yeah.
Don't know where Leffen goes here.
It feels way better to be down 2-0 than Ditto. You're like, all right, it's fine. I'm not going to get
where are you going to go?
Yeah,
where are you going to take me?
Yeah, exactly. And Pip's not the type where he's just going to get FD'd or something, you know? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Land of dreams.
I don't think I would ever take Pip to FD.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
I'd be like very scared.
yeah. All right, there you go.
Oh, this is a huge combo. I do like the Dreamland pick because I think Leffen's neutral is pretty inarguably a lot better, and this gives you a lot more space to kind of understand what your opponent wants.
Right.
This is usually, I almost always find that the higher like ranked fox takes the other person here.
Fiction calls this the what's like the don't cheese me stage.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty true, honestly.
Fiction was saying he gets offended when people take him here because he's like, oh, so you think
I'm that guy?
you think I'm cheesing you? I love that.
And they're probably right.
Probably right. Probably right.
I remember you and Fiction used to argue about the.
It was
the
so fun.
I love you
locals.
guys
I
that
was
are
so
angry.
mad playing him in the Ditto every single time. I do think he was very good at it, but the amount of times he'd give me felt so bad.
And he'd always laugh at you if he did it.
He won too, so I couldn't say crap.
Yeah, chasing right
Yeah. That should be wrapped
There
up.
should be another one. Yeah. Super late. I don't know if he could have gotten the up smash even if he didn't shield by accident.
Right.
The fair.
We gotta clean this up against Leffen though. He's not gonna give you another chance. That's a death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard fought on the LP.
Okay.
Oh, no
Bad
job.
ledge stall.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Leffen making him work for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like the biggest difference, like
The retreating drill. That's the
retreating
drill, yeah.
Him and Armada made that the staple.
the edge guarding. I feel like Leffen's edge guarding just been like way quicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of the first times he didn't
Oh, really? Okay.
care again.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah, okay.
It was pretty even. You also saw Leffen up 3 stocks 1 against Null the other day and just get gimped twice. Again, not the greatest defensive happens right now, so even
Okay.
full stock down, it's not insurmountable at all.
Not insurmountable. Feels bad though.
But this is the don't cheese me stage, so
That is true.
they gotta play it honest.
Quick 45.
It's gotta be an honest 2 stocks.
You rather get back a little mile.
Close it out.
A lot of reading the ledge.
Man, I think I could have watched more of that. That was good.
No, yeah.
Leffen shook his
Fox
head after
Fox
knowing
way.
that was a little bit of a... Yeah, Leffen knows. You can tell when someone wins and they're kind of like, they shake their head a little bit, you know that they know the other person messed up a little bit too much.
He got him on some like reads on the edge guards where it's like, oh, you went to the ledge like twice. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
And he knows that Pip didn't adapt to the side Bs at all. There was a lack of adaptation on Pip's part, and I think Leffen kind of recognizes that. That's like might be tournament nerves, first time traveling to the US for like something of this caliber as like a highly ranked player.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think it should be expected.
Yeah, for sure.
I do think every set I've watched Pip this tournament though, he's looking progressively more comfortable and a little bit better, even if the results that set didn't show it. And so that's at least a good sign for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's still more meta to be
Yeah,
played,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
you take
Going
that.
in as the 3rd seed.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's a shot.
Leffen holding it down, the Guilty Gear player. Come out of nowhere.
I didn't know he played melee, dude.
I didn't know he played melee until
Did you
today.
see you guys stepping into melee? That's kinda
Stepping
crazy.
into melee. That doesn't seem too hard. Let me stop by.
Hop on.
Yeah.
On the floor. Shouts to the.
They're deciding who wants to say something.
they're
discussing.
Pipsqueak going to say something.
Pipsqueak, get our shit done.
That was a sad set. We both agree in Swedish. I don't know if you heard anything, but
I didn't know what it meant.
that was one of the situations where we were both like omega stressed and dropping literally everything. And I'm just sad because I don't know why he was stressed, but for me, it was a lot of like first time.
Honestly, I felt bad because I knew you could beat Wistrobe, and he should have been there.
Well, it is what it is. It would have been extremely funny if my first like real win on Leffen was here.
Do you know how often that happens? That, like the bracket demon, the first win is at a major.
Yeah.
That got a little into my head too.
That happens a
I
lot.
think it's like empathy. Like when you see someone play stressed, you also start playing
Yeah,
stressed. Why is he so stressed? No. It's not a big deal.
I feel that. I
We
feel
were like
that.
stressed. It was like both of us in game 1, and then we both calmed down, and then towards the end we both got stressed again. It was a bad stress, but it was fun.
Games 2 and 3 looked clean. Games 1 and 4 looked really bad.
Yeah, I'm sad because I feel like that was such a bad showing. So it's like,
Yeah.
It was definitely better than your previous.
So, Leffen, you're going in as in winners.
Higher peaks.
Clean.
Yeah, like this is what I told Pipsqueak too. That like we played executionally punish-wise, like it was shit. But I'm very proud of that Pip. Like he adapted a lot better than previously. Like previously, if I went up 2-0, it was over.
Right.
It was like 100% over.
Yeah.
So he was still testing you throughout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has some combos, too.
But in EU, there's this sort of thing where beating Leffen is like the ultimate goal, and I think everyone gets into their own head where it's like, oh, he's up, there's no way I'm beating Leffen. For me, I was sort of just like, this is a Fox Ditto, I've been here before.
Nice.
I just have to like mix stuff up and execute better than him, which I think I can do when we were both stressed. And I didn't really think about the fact that it was Leffen.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I think there were some good adaptations too. Like, some of the things that I like, because I travel with Pipsqueak, right?
Yeah.
And so some of the things that I told him, like, you need to work on this. So usually it takes like a long time before they implement it, but he actually did it in tournament. So I was like, bad execution-wise, but you can always find things like that like show promise.
For future sets.
Pulling things out, like this is the highest stakes money match he probably has outside of the Summit traveling ones.
Right.
Like that's very impressive.
Yeah.
Zane was saying the exact same thing about Sora. Remember Zane was saying like, we played friendlies, I gave him some tips, and he immediately implemented them in tournaments.
Yeah, no, Sora is that guy who just sits quietly for a while, pulls a couple Aussie jokes, calls you cunt, and then he's like, oh yeah, that fade-back nair, that's really interesting, I'm stealing that.
You kind of forget he plays the game.
It's
and
like the most accurate like call out on what I've been doing possible.
Yeah,
Interesting.
He just wakes up and is like, oh shit, you're a melee player? Yeah. Joker?
How do you feel just like with your melee coming into this week? Like, do you feel like coming from like Wednesday till now? Or even like you've been playing a lot more melee
it seemed
last
like you've
couple
been
weeks?
pretty calm about it and like just kind of taking it in.
I don't think I've been calm about it. I was super stressed, especially back home.
Really?
But like, I think I did well against Null and Magi, and then I got into my own head a little bit. Was it versus Wizzy, where I'm like, especially after I went up 2-0, I started thinking the way that I used to think that when I was like completely prepared. This is like the end, the summit at the end of the season, and so like. I was really hard on myself after I lost both sets because I felt like I should have won. I felt like it was execution, but like my brain knows, oh, it's the first tournament back. Wizzy won main stage. He's amazing. He hit every reaction textures, and I still kept it close. Like that's my brain saying like, good job. But my heart is like, you lost. You sucked. You can't. It's so hard to get over that. Like I just want to win really bad, even though I'm rusty. I feel like I should win. And so. The question is, should I try to bring my heart back, or should I just practice harder? And like, that's the conundrum I stand in.
Right. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think like be a little bit easier on myself, and then also obviously like practice more.
Yeah. And there's still tomorrow. There's still.
I mean, like I'm still in winners, so.
Yeah. And this is something I was saying. I don't know if there's a reason behind this, but I just tend to observe a lot of summits. There's always like one or two people that overperform early and then they underperform in bracket, and then there's people that like they do amazing in pools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like your pools performance and your Gauntlet performance means almost nothing for your bracket performance a lot of the time.
Like not how you play. Obviously, sometimes you get a free. Like the main thing is these matchups in the final bracket where you feel like they're freebies or very slanted. But outside of those, and I don't think there's that many this time. Like. I really don't care that much if I go up against Zane or Mango, or if I go up against like Cody or HBox or whoever else is gonna make it into the final bracket.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Totally.
And yeah, like second seed avoids Mango by default too. So
yeah,
there you go.
It's true. That's a good point.
All right, but I think we got to cut to this break, though.
Yeah.
We got to cut to this break.
Thanks.
We got some good, man.
Good luck.
Good stuff.
Good luck. Good stuff.
But I think it's that time. We got more. What's next?
Last two
Gauntlets.
gauntlets.
Last two gauntlets. Okay.
That's right.
So stay tuned, because I got to eat this wing stop, so I need to stop talking to you. We'll be back later.